Ever feel like you're on a content treadmill, just creating and creating, but not getting any actual clients? Well, today, we're going to break down a step-by-step system designed for coaches to attract high-paying clients organically. And the best part? It's all without spending a single dime on ads.
Okay, so let's just dive right into the heart of the matter. You're putting in all the work, right? You're creating great content, you're posting consistently, but it just feels like you're hitting a wall. You feel invisible, and you're just not able to turn those interested prospects into paying premium clients. So here's the big idea from the source material. The real issue isn't that the market is too saturated or that the algorithm is working against you. No, the true enemy, the thing that's really holding you back, is the lack of a reliable, repeatable system for bringing in the right people.
And that is exactly the kind of system we're going to unpack today. We're going to look at this powerful three-part method that's designed to turn the total chaos of finding clients into a clear, predictable process.
Right. Let's start with that core pain point, because it's a big one. So many experts out there find themselves on what feels like a content hamster wheel. You're just running and running, churning out posts and videos and stories, but you're not seeing that translate into more qualified, high-paying clients. And you know, this is more than just a little frustrating. It's a trap. It creates this vicious cycle where you make content, you get no results, you start feeling stuck, and your business just hits a wall. It makes it almost impossible to scale up. But, and this is the good news, there is a very specific way out of this cycle. So let's get into the first secret, which really is the foundation of this entire strategy. It's a core method that's called the complete system. So what is it exactly? Well, think of it as a framework for turning your social media profiles, your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, into an automated client magnet, one that works for you 24/7, even while you're sleeping, all without spending a single penny on advertising. Now, the real power here is how these three pillars work together in perfect harmony. It all starts with magnetic positioning, which is about making you the only credible choice in their mind. Then, social attraction pulls people in with content that speaks directly to them. And finally, organic closing guides those warmed-up, motivated prospects smoothly to a sale. It creates this seamless journey from a total stranger to a happy client. Okay, on to the second secret. This one tackles a massive, massive mistake that so many entrepreneurs make. They focus all their energy on finding new leads while completely ignoring the absolute goldmine that they're already sitting on.
L'argent se trouve dans les follow-up. The money is in the follow-up. It sounds so simple, right? But this is the stage where most potential clients are lost, and it's also where the easiest wins are just waiting for you.
And this number is exactly why. A staggering 99% of sales, that's almost all of them, happen between the third and the fifth contact. Just think about that for a second. If you're giving up after just one or two interactions, you are literally leaving all that money on the table. So the crucial takeaway here is that a good follow-up has nothing to do with being pushy or annoying. It's about staying top of mind, about building trust over time, and about re-engaging people when the timing is finally right for them, not just for you. And now for the final piece of the puzzle, how you actually handle this sales conversation. This is all about making a fundamental shift in your mindset, getting away from anything that feels like traditional selling. So instead of acting like a vendor de tapis, a pushy carpet seller, the goal is to become a coach decisional, a decision coach. Your job isn't to convince or pressure anyone into anything. It's simply to guide them toward clarity so they can make the best decision for themselves. It's a total game changer. And this mindset gets put into practice with a really smart, structured two-call system. Now, the very first call is short, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and it is purely for diagnosis. The only goal is to understand their problems and see if you are genuinely the right person to help them. There is zero pressure to buy anything. And only if there's a really good fit do you move to that second call. This is where the offer is finally presented. But because all that groundwork of understanding and trust has already been laid, the conversation isn't about being sold to. It's about making a clear, empowered, and final decision. So let's bring this all together now. These three secrets, the complete system, the art of follow-up, and pressure-free selling, they aren't just separate tactics you can pick and choose from. They are designed to be interconnected parts of a single, predictable engine. The key thing to take away from all this is that client acquisition doesn't have to be this stressful, random thing. It really can be transformed from pure guesswork into a clear, reliable process that you are in complete control of. So we'll just leave you with this question to think about. What would actually change in your business, and maybe even in your life, if attracting those premium clients felt less like you were playing the lottery and more like you were simply following a proven recipe?